Welcome back everybody, I'm Keralis and this is the next episode of the Create Mode series. So just sit back, relax and enjoy. And let me just land. Don't die Keralis, don't die. He's alive. First and foremost, a huge shout out to every single one of you because previous episode and the feedback you gave was amazing. I felt like, okay, this series is gonna return and nobody's gonna be around to watch it. But you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for that. But what happened in the previous episode? Well, we started, let me just do F4 free cam like I saw. We started the Great Railway and this is gonna be looping all the way around. Down the mountain, in through the caves, and all the way to the main factory, to Zedav's base, Scar's base, maybe even Bubble's base. And who knows where this will take us? Only time will tell. But for today's episode, I've made a promise that we would do trains. More trains all over the place, continue the Great Railway going all the way down the mountain, making tunnels through the mountain over here. But you might be, no but Keralis, no but. I lied because I did find a few extra mods which would be amazing having and building trains from. However, those have not yet been added and hopefully they will. Maybe we will build trains if they get added in today's episode. So you might be, but Keralis, what is the plan for today's episode? The plan is to actually plan. Oh, by the way, friendly reminder. And that is that there's Keralis and Zedav plushies available for purchase and there's only a few days remaining before they're gone. Forever. Forever and ever? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! So do check out the link in the description and if you grab both the Keralis one and Zedav one, you can get 15% off. But don't feel obliged, don't feel forced to buy one. The most important thing is you being here watching this terrible content. Thank you. So what is this planning plan? Well, the thing is, everything I do in Create just takes me forever to do. Because first I need to grind all the resources by hand, then I need to craft everything by hand, and it just doesn't feel like very creative modish to do it. So I want to make it a little bit more efficient. And now I can just hear all the Germans laughing like, haha, Keralis, you nicht a German. It's not going to be efficient anyhow. Well, it might not be, but hopefully it will be a little bit more efficient than it is, and it's going to save me time. So back here, free cam, I have prepared. I have chopped down quite a bit of trees. I want to incorporate this building, this train depot we've got over here, to a big factory. Then having trains going inside the factory, unloading, stuff is going to be crafting, and now you might be, but Keralis, Tango has built... Tango has built one of those things, and I don't want to take away any glory from Tango's beautiful factory and the plan he's got going for it, but the thing is that I feel bad coming over here and kind of leeching stuff, even though it's semi-automated, but like last episode we took some iron and it went from 69 to 47 at this stage, and it's like 20%, over 20%, and that is just me for one episode. So yeah, I want to have a little bit of production and automation in-house. I don't have to steal all the time, but since we are here, let me just see here. What did we need for the drills? The drills, this one, andesite alloy, iron ingot, and andesite casing. Andesite alloy, 72% those. Oh, Tango, just said I wouldn't be stealing, and now I'm here stealing again. Okay, I don't want to take too much, but it just keeps on giving me 72 to 68. You see what I mean? Zedav, your poker is amazing. 10 out of 10. We'll definitely poke again. Oh, by the way, I did see some comments about having those train tracks over here placed on dirt, and you have a valid point because yeah, like just envision like one rainy day that washes away and we have happy accidents, so we can't allow that. So we're gonna tweak those to something similar which we have over here with the rocky stone, the gravel and stone, because that's gonna support the tracks much better. So everybody, thank you so much for the concerns. You got a friend in me. Pam 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 pam. Bam bam bam. Okay, I know. Tango's got a bigger one, but it's not the size that matters. So this might work or this might fail. What we need to do is align this over here with that factory building and then the maiden voyage. By the way, did we glue everything? I think so. So beam, bam, and then just boom from this side. Are we aligned? Will that interfere with that building? Like it goes Got a little marker over here. It goes all the way here, through here. Perfect. absolutely, well, hopefully, hopefully this is going to be perfect. I'm not sure why we got all the glue on this side. It might be because I misplaced some engines, and then when I flip them with the you know what, I don't even know. But let's see here. So first what we need to do is lock this in place, right? So let's lock this to lock rotation. Do we have tracks and reds? Okay, we do have a little bit of tracks. Let's put in some extra ones and even some extra redstone. Not all of it. There we go. Get this in place. And you go. I mean, obviously, this took some time, okay? So don't get me wrong, this took some time to build, but this will be used for future digging operations. Look at this, precision engineering. Imagine having stuff like this in vanilla Minecraft. That would save so much time. Okay, so this one, and... no! No! Dang it! Did we? Like a glove! Perfect! So, we've got a clearing. However, I think I need to get rid of that as well. So let's do that with the machine as well. And then we will start pre-planning a little bit. Okay, it's getting a little bit scary, hairy, and a little bit Larry as well. Okay, mistakes might have been made in this corner. What's underneath? No, I think we should make it. Hopefully that is the case. I'm getting a little bit scared. So I guess we're gonna go all the way to about here. And then the rest I could just do by hand, right? Some of you might be saying, Keralis, you have just destroyed the beautiful landscape behind your house. And I'm afraid that you might be right, because I'm a little bit scared. But it is an empty canvas, so there is no going backsies now. So let's make this beautiful again. Well, semi-beautiful, because I'm going to be building a factory, I guess. And what I'm thinking, like a block combination, I'm going to go for like the red brick. Like, you know, like an old school Victorian style factory somewhere abouts. And one person, which is a genius when it comes to combining blocks, that is Bubbles, Beat-Ups. He's like a true inspiration. Like this, for example. How beautiful isn't this tower? Bubbles, if you're watching this, please come back. I miss your face. This is the way. This is definitely the way. Like, this is just a perfect block palette. Bubbles, I'm gonna steal the idea. What is this? Okay, so this is from the chipped mod, which we have. Etched bricks, and etched gridless bricks. And I think this over here is the ones I like the best. But I love this. Like, look how subtle that detail is, just above the windows. Just fantastic looking. And by the way, what is that? That is just granite. Okay, and then I guess we can just combine. We're not going to be building a lot today, but we can just combine all the different bits and bobs. We do have an issue here in the back though, and that is, it's going to be a very tight squeeze, because the house is just over here. The train track goes all the way through, and I'm not moving that, because that over here is a perfect bend, and I love it. So yeah. This will be like one of those Indian markets where people just sit on the train tracks selling stuff, and then the train comes and everybody just moves to the side and back again. Not sure you guys have seen one of those. But let's grab some train tracks, because I did mention a thing in the previous episode, and that was that I want to have a train track going from this bend all the way and merge it somewhere over here. Because let's say, okay, the train has left the station and we forgot about Grandma, right? We need to get back. Previously, we had a little train track going here, but I have removed that because it looked a little bit wonky. So now we could have this over here, merge it, go back, pick up Grandma, and carry on. So let's assume that the merge would happen somewhere over here. Then we can have another bend going out this way like a so. Okay, might need to demolish that. But that bend would lead us all the way into the factory building where the train goes in. It stops maybe somewhere over here, then a crane comes to unload, and the train leaves on the back of the factory building somehow, and then loops, I don't know, maybe behind the depot building, goes all alongside here and back in this way. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of train tracks, but I love them. Oh, you know what we could do? We can maybe even do bend it like Beckham this way, and then into a tunnel through this and in here somehow. Okay, you know what? pre-planning with Keralis on camera, not so bueno. Let me tinker a little bit, and I'm gonna bring you guys back in as soon as I have something to show for besides this ugly empty canvas, okay? Well, this is a little bit of a peculiar situation because I was AFKing next to my bed, and then when I came back, it just said there's monsters nearby. And now we have this guy, and last time this happened, the whole room got baboomed. So I'm a little bit afraid of walking out here, and I don't have any bow and arrow. I do have a potato cannon. Maybe I can use that. Can I potato cannon that guy? I don't think I've got any potatoes. Do apples work? You take that, pillar. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Man, that was terrifying. It just takes so much time to rebuild stuff, and I hate that. A few blocks have been placed, and I don't think I'm gonna place more today, because I do want to have some feedback from you guys before we set off and embark on this journey, okay? So envision this. Envision this, a train rolling in over here, going past this tight, super tight passage. I did tweak it a little bit. It looks less busy, I guess, and less tight than it did before. But yeah, it's gonna go around this bend over here and into the future factory to be, right? Like, I mean, it's a possibility. It is a possibility. But before we continue, I do want to have some feedback. And yeah, like, this over here, like, we do have this button, but hopefully we can... What is this sorcery? What has happened? Do I need to change this orientation? What happens now? Please work. Let's see. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it is what it is. We can maybe even automate it, so it can have this, like a little sensor somehow about, so as soon as it kind of feels that a train is en route, that kind of changes about. But yeah. This over here, you might be asking, let me just show you for aerial view. So this over here, I was thinking maybe like a future water tower, or even like one of those, I don't know, like silos or tanks with some stuff in. It might look a little bit busy behind the house over here, but I think once everything is in place with the trees and bushes and this and that, I think it's going to look phenomenal, all right? And this over here, there's a viewer called Stratos, which has made amazing trains and wagons and such. And I think I'm just going to park a few over here of his designs. So Stratos, I've seen you. I've noticed you. Thank you so much for that. Just to have it as a little decoration, like just some like coal carriages or whatever. We can just have them here. And this as a little like fencing around stuff. I love it. I'm not really sure how to make like those fence poles situated like somewhere in between here. Because as soon as you add it, it's going to be like a break over here. So it like, yeah, it looks a little bit silly. But yeah, we'll see if there's going to be a solution to that. But that is a start at least. I did also do this over here. So we have that little like, this is going to be all over the place. But I'm loving it. So let me be. So yeah, we're going to have those... all over, and I don't know, it kind of looks much better now because it kind of lets light in, so we can see the trains like rolling. Like if the trains, we stand here, we can see the train coming in and out. That's gonna be cool, right? But it is a little bit of a slow progress because it's really hard to kind of envision this. But placing blocks here and there, and I think we're onto something. And this wall is gonna be turning about here, and I think the same will go like this somewhere abouts, because it's gonna be a double wall on that building. And as soon as we have like those different elevations on all the buildings, I think it's gonna be like a cool looking factory. But we're not really done yet, okay? Like, I'm not gonna be building more of this because I really want to have you guys feedback, okay? But so far I'm really liking it. And all the windows over here are gonna be decorated with the chisel and biddies as we have over here, and it's gonna pop. And yes, I did see a little glitch in the matrix, so let me just do that goes baboom, and that goes cha. I was about to say perfect. Now, much better. Perfect. Nah, kinda hate that dirt. We're gonna fix that one day. Maybe, no. Anyhows, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna start the automation process of our future factory to be. Don't judge this, okay? One day this will become amazing. So there's a YouTuber called Triobian, I believe you pronounce it, or Triobian. No, I think it's Triobian. And he does some amazing tutorials when it comes to create mode. I'm going to link that in the description, so do check it out, okay? But one thing which I really, really hate doing by hand is the electro tubes. I hate doing this with a little sandpaper. Like, it's fun the first time, or maybe second time. But once you've done it a few times, it sucks. So we will automate it. And Triobian has been kind to provide us with a schematic in his tutorial. So let's see here. We got the little cannon. We've got gunpowder. This little table is going to go down like so. This goes in here like a boom. This goes in here. And I believe you just did this, right? And you write the little schematic thingy-majiggy. Bam. Yes, I'm going to place it. I'm going to have it over here, right? Let me just remove this. What is this chest doing here, by the way? Okay, you know what? I can squeeze in those stuff in my thingy. You might have not seen, but you know our little, like, mining machine. Destroy some of the machinery we've built in the previous episode over here, but doesn't really matter. So let's just squeeze it in here. I've measured, and it should fit. Perfect. So let me just show you. It is pretty advanced, and it's pretty big. And the thing about this is that I'm thinking maybe having like a little tower section of the factory here, or maybe even the factory is going to be this high in the future. Who knows? But I want to have the full thingy visible above ground, because there's going to be a lot of stuff just spinning about and being amazing, right? So we're going to have it over here. I'm going to put it into this, and then a book comes over here. And that's going to write a material checklist. What do we need? 8 pages of stuff. I think I've got most of this. Just scatter all the way around the place. So let me just gather them. And we're going to build this. We're going to make this happen. We will automate something in today's episode. Do I promise? No. But hopefully. So a few trips back and forth to Tango's place, and I think we've got everything we need. I'm just kidding. This is mostly my stuff, okay? So let's get this book back in. Let's rewrite the material checklist. Are we missing anything? Display link and mechanical presses. Beam and bam, bada boom. 2 mechanical arms and 1 display link. Like, please let this be all. It's been 8 pages of pain and agony. Boom, boom. That goes in here. Rechecking this. Boom. Much better. So I guess it is squirting time, right? Let me just get some more of the gunpowder in. I don't think we need more than that. And boom. It's squirting. Like, this is such an amazing addition to the create mod. I love this. Like, it just makes your life so much easier. You still need to get all the bits and bobs, right? But look how quick this is. Is night coming? Ooh, it's gonna be scary. Very scary. So I've watched the tutorial a few times, and hopefully we can make this happen. We're gonna need some catwalks here later on. All over the place so we can climb up and down, some ladders to feed this machine, because I think the feeding position is... There's going to be one over here, which is going to be the redstone. And there's one paper one, which is just over here. So we need to access those. So I guess just a little like catwalk with a ladder, we should do it, right? Those over here will be removed and replaced with some glass on sides and water where the leaves are. Because we can't waterlog in 1.18.2 as we are playing. Because otherwise those are going to be waterlogged, and yeah, can't do that. So we're going to replace those. And then we need some lava pumped into the top, some water underneath. The tutorial is amazing, so just watch it. Like, if I can figure this out, anybody can do it, right? But look at it. This is fantastic. Love it. Okay, so there's where the water's gonna be. And just above that, we need some lava to begin with to pump it into the tanks, which are gonna be added just now. Okay, so we would need some shafts. Where's the closest power source? Or power thingy-majiggy? I think this one. And then it goes in. So there's going to be one access point. Then we need one thingy, which is just up here. And then one more on top. So we need 1, 2, 3 connections. So I guess a few gearboxes and some shafts. And that's going to do it. Are we centered on anything? Nah, doesn't matter. Let me just hook it up with some power, I guess. Because we need the power to begin with up there. But hey, Triobian did mention that we need to disconnect a little bit bits and bobs up here, because otherwise it's gonna start the machinery, and we don't want that until everything is fully connected. I'm a little bit scared now, because now comes the dangerous part. We need to fill this with lava, and like those tanks at least. And I guess the easiest way, as Triobian said, would be to flip this upwards pump, flip this like that. Fill the lava, as you can see, I have blocked off a little bit over here. So hopefully this will work. We just need to fill one bucket in each tank, right? So please don't break. Okay, so far so good. That is great. Yay! Okay. Those pumps should be operating, right? Are we sucking? Oh, you know what might be an issue over here, and let me just show you, because I've encountered that on a previous machine I've built, is that when you use the schematic cannon, sometimes you just need to replace the tanks, like just break them and put them back, and then it should work. Is this going to be dangerous for Keralis? Will I die? No! Oh, no! Mistakes we made! Mistakes we made! No! It's alive! Okay, there's still some lava coming from the other side for some reason. Let me just see what's happening over here on this side. Oh, okay. Mistakes have been made. Yeah, I was saying. So sometimes when you build a machine using a schematic, some of the stuff might not work. So like the tanks, for example, you just might need to replace them. And once they're replaced, everything should be fine. One bucket of water on this side. Closet, and one bucket on the other side. And should that be it? Well, hopefully yes. Boom. There we go. Close that up, and this should be fairly good to go. So I'm gonna connect this up. So flip this towards the machine. There we go. Okay, so the cobble production seems to be working as intended. Then we just need to connect this part as well. Boom. Hopefully that is going to start spinning. Okay, that is just spinning slow, and that is exactly how it's supposed to be. And then we just need one more over here. And that should be pretty much it for the whole contraption. Now we just need to wait until it kind of generates a lot of goodies for us. So I've been standing here for about 5 minutes, and it's so mesmerizing just seeing everything just move about. Just loving it. But one thing I did forget to show you guys is that this cauldron over here needs to be filled with lava, because that is what filters all the junk like flint and so on and so on. But I think we're ready for the maiden voyage. The only thing we need is some paper, and I did AFK over at Tangle's forum yesterday. Shoop! Ah, what a beautiful face. So yeah, boom. Let's get maybe like that. That should be enough. And let's get some paper made. It's working! This is amazing! So I did a little thing here as well, which was in the tutorial. That is like a redstone link with a pulse extender, which means like if we have this on 1 second, it's only gonna make 8 electron tubes. Oh, I'm so happy! Then it goes into, I believe that should move to that machine where, oh no, mistakes have been made. Somebody, I'm not saying any names, placed a dirt block over here. They go out. Look at this. Man, I love this mod. This is fantastic. And Triobian. I mean, if this is not cool, I don't know what is. Like next episode we're gonna do, okay, night is coming, Keralis. Next episode what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this pretty. We're so gonna make this pretty. Or maybe. I can't promise, because we might do trains as well. I don't know yet. We'll see. But look at this. So one more should be made, right? Boom. And that was exactly 8. So if I would, okay, I'm a little bit scared because night is here and there's going to be a lot of creepers and I won't have this blown up. So let's say I would place that over here. So 64 more. I press this 1 tick or 1 second. That turns off. That lets all the redstone through because that is set to 64 redstone. That goes into that. It's gonna get mixed up to 8 of those beautiful redstone thingy-majiggies. Why do I keep saying that? And as soon as we have 8 of those gonna drop down to this. They go into this sandpaper machine. Is there any creepers about? No, not yet. That sands them. They go into this. They're like, oh, what a close-up. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Where's my beautiful thingy? Oh, okay. Sometimes it kind of drops up. Can you just imagine this in the future when we have like redstone, a redstone farm, redstone goes in there, we have paper from the other side. This is gonna be all self-automated. Man, this mod pack, I'm so happy. Please do check out Triobian's tutorial in the description, right? And show his video some love because this is phenomenal. I love it. I'm gonna be building tons more machines he's done. And we're gonna fill this place with stuff like this, but we're gonna make it pretty. We're gonna make it pretty, okay? We're definitely gonna make it pretty. I didn't even have to stand there like it does it for me in here. Oh, it works. And as I said, if I can make it, anybody can. So check out the link in the description, alright? Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Not much of building, right? But we do have a rough plan. So let me know what you think about the whole idea around this. I think we can make it look really nice. I think so. And then trains coming in and such, but you will have to let me know, okay? But I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode, and don't forget the plushies as well. And don't go, because there's gonna be a short message from today's sponsor as well, which I really appreciate because it helps pay my bills, right? So thank you so much. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and have a fantastic day wherever you are. Now, sweet faces, just a few words from today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, a website, an online store, or maybe you're just thinking of starting your own blog, Squarespace is the place for you. Squarespace makes it easy for anyone to create a stunning, professional-looking website with no design or coding experience required. And believe me, I'm a noob in this. There's nothing to install, patch, or even upgrade. Just choose from a wide selection of templates or customize your own design to make your website truly unique. But there are so many other features which can help you manage members, manage inventory, promote products, and email communications to your subscribers. Plus, with Squarespace, you get access to all their marketing tools and analytics, allowing you to build a strong community on your websites. And with their mobile-optimized websites, your content automatically adjusts so it looks amazing on any device. So head over to the link in the description, which is squarespace.com/Keralis. And when you're ready to launch, use code Keralis to get 10% off your first website or domain.